reasons that I came back to television after 6 Feet Under is that because of the nature of the show and the supernatural characters in the world, it just gives you such incredible freedom as storytellers. And I know that around season 4 of 6 Feet Under, the writers and I would sit in the room and we'd go like, oh, well maybe this, oh, we did that season 2. Okay, well maybe, oh no, we did that season. But the great thing about working on this show is, you know, there's new creatures in the great way, and Charlene sort of reveals that supernatural world like she's peeling back the layers of an onion over the course of all her books, and that's what we're trying to do as well. And I feel like this season the show really seems to be hitting its stride, and it's becoming, you know, a real example of what great speculative fiction can be, which is by taking these extraordinary and outlandish circumstances, putting humans in these situations where they have to react in a very human way, and also in ways that can sort of mirror things that are going on in our own culture, in terms of, like, especially, even though it doesn't seem to be taking up the forefront as it did in years past, the culture wars in America, the role of religion and media in determining what people accept as the values of the country, how many people are looking for so many other ways how many people are looking for other people or organizations or institutions to make their decision for them, because a lot of people just don't want that responsibility. And I feel like the show is really sort of finding a real strength and becoming something that I never really saw it become, but I'm really loving watching it become it. So my instinct is that the show could last for a long time. You know, Charlene publishes a book every year, and we used book 1 for the basis of season 1, and we used book 2 for the basis of season 2, and I think there are 7 others out there. And if she's going to keep publishing 1 a year, then I don't know. I hope you guys are prepared to get on it. That's going to be a problem for those of you who are playing vampires.
But I think a lot of people don't realize in television is that people always want finales, they want conclusions to series, but a lot of times series are canceled before the writers have a chance to put a finale together, which makes me think of, and I just want to say the finale of 6 Feet Under, I thought was tremendous.
Yeah.
It's not as, it doesn't happen as often as broadcast, which actually leads me to a shout out to Carrie, whose husband Michael Emerson is on Lost.
Better than any one of the presenters.
Rare to broadcast it, actually put a finale together. Which makes me think, which goes back to, do you think about how this series will end? Or is that way too far away?
I don't. It doesn't feel like it's time for me to think about that. Right now, the series just feels like just this big bowl of weird, nasty possibilities. And that's just so much fun that I don't think about, well, how's it all going to wrap up or anything. There's just so many different places for it to go, and so many things for these great characters to still sort of experience. So I'm not thinking about the end. Right?
It's always frustrating for TV fans when they can't. They're invested in a series, and after 1 season or 2 seasons, it's gone. They felt like they did something.
Why don't we go upstairs to be fair?
I wanted to ask the actors.